Let's bypass the traditional corporate marketing fluff. When a brand like Chery drops a flagship plug-in hybrid sedan stretching nearly 5 meters long, they aren't just trying to add another commuter car to the highway. They are hunting for premium market share. The Chery Fulwin A9. This isn't a vehicle for the casual driver who just wants a simple, mindless point A to point B appliance. This is a highly calculated, technical machine built for a very specific type of buyer. It targets the executive commuter, the high-mileage road warrior, and the tech-focused pragmatist who wants executive-level luxury without paying the legacy European luxury tax. Think about the structural evolution we are witnessing here. For years, the mainstream executive segment has been entirely dominated by a rigid, predictable status quo. You either paid an astronomical premium for a traditional legacy badge, or you settled for a stripped-back, uninspired fleet car. Chery is completely shattering that binary choice. They are leveraging high-voltage architecture, aggressive manufacturing vertical integration, and dense electronic computing to deliver a platform that fundamentally redefines the relationship between price and performance. But to truly understand this vehicle, we have to look past the shiny exterior paint and the dramatic marketing presentations. We need to evaluate the hard metrics. If you are looking to understand whether this heavy hybrid footprint fits your actual driving profile, or if it's just an over-engineered corporate illusion, you need to look directly at the mechanical and spatial parameters. Let's see if the blueprints back up the ambition. Now, let's talk about the cabin and the structural layout. Who is this interior actually designed to serve? It's for the buyer who prioritizes physical luxury over badge snobbishness. With a wheelbase pushing a massive 3 meters, the rear passenger compartment isn't just spacious, it's configured like a high-end executive lounge. We're talking about zero-gravity heated, ventilated, and massaging seats, premium acoustic glass that completely isolates external road roar, and an incredibly dense compute architecture running advanced AI cockpit features. Let's be completely clinical about what Chery is doing here. Traditional luxury brands have spent decades conditioning us to believe that real prestige requires a massive financial premium, a tax you pay simply for the emblem on the steering wheel. The Fulwin A9 completely bypasses that psychological trap. It is a vehicle engineered specifically for the executive pragmatist. When you sit in the back of this cabin, your body doesn't know or care about the history of the badge on the nose. It responds to the physical support of the seat kinematics, the absence of low-frequency road vibration, and the seamless integration of the climate control algorithms. If you are regularly carrying clients, partners, or simply demanding an uncompromised mobile office space during your daily schedule, the Fulwin A9 delivers the exact spatial ergonomics and ride compliance of a traditional European luxury flagship, but at a fraction of the structural cost. It's for the buyer who calculates value based on pure material reality, rather than historical marketing. Next, let's look at the high-mileage driver. If your weekly routine involves crossing regional borders or swallowing up hundreds of kilometers of highway asphalt in a single stint, the Fulwin A9 is engineered precisely for your use case.
Why?
Because it completely eliminates public charging anxiety while maintaining rock-solid efficiency. Under the hood sits Chery's Kunpeng Super Performance electric hybrid CDM system. You get a highly efficient 1.5-liter turbocharged thermal engine acting alongside powerful electric traction motors. On pure electricity, you can handle your entire daily city grid commute quietly and cheaply. But when the battery drops, the system transitions into an ultra-efficient hybrid cruiser capable of delivering a staggering combined cruising range. For the driver who cannot afford to waste 40 minutes at a broken DC fast charger during a business trip, this dual-source energy discipline is a massive tactical advantage. So, let's bring it to a clinical conclusion. Is the Chery Fulwin A9 right for you? If you want a lightweight, nimble sports sedan for sharp mountain switchbacks, skip this car entirely. The heavy battery architecture and executive dimensions mean it's not a track weapon. But if you are a demanding, tech-forward buyer who lives on the highway, values exceptional hybrid engineering, and wants top-tier cabin luxury without lighting your capital on fire just for a legacy logo, the Fulwin A9 is a direct, uncompromised wake-up call to the traditional premium segment. I'm Ava. Tell me where you stand on Chery's flagship strategy below, and let's get into it in the comments.